Tensura X Gate. Thus the JSDF fought their XHDARHRTK by Noru-Sensei. It was already 78 years after the Great Tenma War, Yuki Kagarizaka's defeat, and Feldway's death at the war. Tempest became a major superpower, the world became peaceful and all humans, demihumans, and monsters are now living in harmony. Some were still against it but were taken care of by Tempest agents led by Sue. In the capital of Juru Tempest Federation, Rimuru City. In the headquarters office, there is a certain someone with bluish silver hair, golden eyes, and medium breasts who was troubled due to the mountainous paperwork waiting for her. Yes, it was Rimuru Tempest, she was seriously doing her paperwork for hours now. Together with her is her Mana's seal, with the same bluish silver hair but her eyes were crimson red slightly smaller breasts who was helping her master. It was already 25 years ago since the 12 executives knew about Ciel's existence. Well, not exactly, Ciel was introduced as Rimuru's twin sister. Rimuru cannot directly say to her subordinates that Ciel was her Mana's. Although Ciel was disappointed at it, she accepted it after Rimuru explained that she was her first wife just to make Ciel accept it. Rimuru Pa. Hello everyone, I am Rimuru Tempest. I'm currently working on the paperwork that had been piling up due to projects of Tempest and the reports of each leader of the world to me. I am not genderless anymore, well I'm not a man but a woman. My physical appearance is on the age of 26 years old. And having breasts is stiff to my shoulders. Why did I become a female, you ask? After the end of the Great Tenma War and the defeat of Yuki and Feldway's death, I announced to the whole world that the war is already over. Most of the people who don't know me personally started calling me a goddess. Which is very painful for me. That is because I consider myself a male in heart. I tried to correct them but Ciel stopped me from doing so. Guy on the other hand started to tease me and I hated it. Then that redhead, Milam, Ramirez, and surprisingly Rumen is called the Walpurgis. What was the reason they called a Walpurgis, you asked? Well, the reasons were first, since there are already just the 7 of us, they started to think of a new name to call us. They tried to think but then passed to me and made me take the responsibility to name us again. I remembered Guy saying, "You will take the responsibility to name us again, right, Goddess Rimuru," in a teasing way. I had no choice but to give us a name. Ciel suggested that we should name ourselves Heptagram, the 7 stars Demonlords. How about Heptagram? It means the 7 stars Demonlords. I said while my face is red like a tomato. As expected of Rimuru, Veldora and Milam were right about you being great at giving names when you first joined us. Ramirez cheerfully said. That is right, Noda, as expected from my bestie Nanoda, Milam said in agreement. HMPH, well I am fine about it, Rumen said in slight irritation. Do the others have any objections? The redhead asked. All of them said none. Then it's decided. From this day on we will be known as Heptagram, the 7-star Demonlords. Now let's move to the second topic of Walpurgis, but before that. I am giving, Goddess, Rimuru, her, title. From now on your title will be known around the world as, Chaos Creator, Supreme Leader of the Demonlords, accept it. And yes, you have no choice but to accept it, right, Goddess Rimuru, Guy smirked as he said it. I was drinking tea when he said it. I spat all of the tea out of my mouth in surprise. What huh? Is this redhead crazy? Why did he make me a leader all of a sudden? As if he was reading my thoughts. I gave you the position as the leader to lead us all. When we saw your powers we talked amongst ourselves, and we have decided that you will be responsible for maintaining the balance of the world. Now, as Guy was still talking, the voice of the world spoke. Notice, the individual Rimuru Tempest has been recognized and has met the requirements as a true deity. Reconstructing. Changing species of master's body from ultimate slime changing to a true deity body. Successful. Giving all skills. Successful. Changing all ultimate skills from Lord to God. Successful. Giving all resistance. Successful. Changing origins from reincarnated into original creator. Successful. Since our master Rimuru Tempest is the original creator of the world. She is the truth of the world. Veldanava-sama is now the second creator next to master. That's all. Congratulations on ascending to godhood, Rimuru-sama. Wait, does that mean I am the oldest true dragon? And wait, me as the original creator. I didn't just recognized as a supreme deity but a true deity. This is giving me headaches. Since the open double angle bracket voice of world recognize Rimuru as the original creator of the cardinal world. She has now had the right to lead us. Now Rimuru no Rimuru-sama, what will you do now? Guy said and kneeled. All of them including Ruminas who hesitated at first to kneel, Ramirez and all the Demonlords and their servant kneeled in front of me. I then raised the though acceleration by 1,000,000,000 times. Nay, Seal, what happened to you? I asked Seal. Due to Master's evolution into a true deity and the very creator of the cardinal world, I also evolved into goddess of knowledge and wisdom, Manas, Seal. I see. One question, Seal, did you manage to seal open double angle bracket voice of the world announcement to all aside from all present here in Walpurgis? Do not worry, Master. I managed to seal the announcement. But I let it reach to all your subordinates. I see. Wait, what? Why did you? But before I could finish my sentence. This is necessary, Master. How is it necessary? Seal, do you have any idea what will happen when we came back to Tempest later? I nervously asked to Seal. HMPH. Wait, did Seal just? Hey Seal, did you just? It's just your imagination. Here she go again with the same line, huh? But why is my gender as female anyway? Due to Master as being called as a goddess of all people and by Guy, and you met the requirements to evolve into a true deity and original creator. Master evolved into a true deity with a physical body and gender of a girl. Wait, Seal. Why am I being called as a goddess by the humans? Due to most people in the cardinal world subconsciously said goddess, and some did not know that you are genderless, they started calling you as a goddess and worshipped you, Master. This is just a pain to think it. Anyway, thanks, Seal. Praise me more, Master, Seal said with a smug on her face. I chose to ignore her and stop the thought acceleration. I have decided that to keep the Demonlords as leaders of their territory. But it was also decided that they will be secretly under my domain. After the hectic Walpurgis meeting is over, we had a banquet. Then an underling of misery announced what happened at the Walpurgis. Third Pav, a demon in the rank of Archdemon, came to the kingdom Ingrasha, or right now part of Jura Tempest Federation. In the capital city of the former Ingrasha Lura. The demon landed and prepared to speak. Dear foolish humans. I came here to deliver the message that all the Demonlords are now called Heptagram, the 7-star Demonlords. Its new leader is now, Chaos Creator, Supreme Leader of the Demonlords Rimuru Tempest-sama. Jura Tempest has now have the territory of the former Ingrasha Kingdom, and the decreased Demonlord, Earthquake, Dagrul-sama's territory temporarily. The demon then made a pause to scare the humans. Our goddess is now the leader of the Demonlords. One said. Did I heard it correctly? Heptagram. Another one said. Hell yeah, our goddess is the new leader. A now believer of Rimuru cheered. Then the demon started again to speak. Rimuru Tempest-sama says that the former Nazca Namrium Ulmeria United Eastern Empire will also be under her direct control. That would be all. After he already done the announcement, the demon flew away. Meanwhile, after the Archdemon announced the annexation of the former Ingrasha Kingdom in Demonlord Dagrul's territory. Most people didn't expect that the former Nazca Namrium Ulmeria United Eastern Empire was also included under of Rimuru's under control. Most of the people didn't like it. Some started to rebel but was killed quickly by the black numbers under Testarossa. Diablo was with Rimuru on the banquet and Xian. Carrera already went to the barren lands together with Dagura, Debra and Ryura. Carrera is just there just to make sure no giants were to rebel against them. Ultima went to Ingrasha to settle down the people. Most people was scared to Ultima due to being she is the purple primordial and a devil lord. Rimuru Pav. Thinking back, it was a pretty hectic year. It took time for them to settle down. 5 years went by and it was going well for all of us. Tempest meanwhile has made a very big step forward to our technology. We already finished building the railway from Rimuru City to Dworgan's central capital. Gazel was pleased to the trains when he boarded. The train was something like this. All of the photos will be shown in the future are not mine, and credit to the owners of the photo. Yes, it was modeled from Japan's Shinkansen. That was for the express train. For the local train is something like this. Finally, for the semi-express is something like this. It's very beautiful, right? Yes, that is our first ever railway. We called it Tempest Railway for the company, and Dworgan Line for the railway tracks. The one who manages it is me, Ramirez, Vesta, Kurobe, and Kaijin. All of the citizens of Tempest and Dworgan were amazed at the trains. All of the trains are powered with my magicule. For our express trains called Dworgan Express, it has the most magicules that can go to the speeds of 547 km per hour. As for our semi-express trains called Dwargo Semi-Express runs around the speed of 255 km per hour, and as for the local train it is called Dwargan Local Line, it runs to the speed of 175 km per hour due to stopping at every station. How did we manage this one, you ask? Well, the express train is running in a straight line, and yes, it is running on above the forest. It can just take you 20 minutes if you took the express train. The fee for it was 3 stellar gold coins. For the semi-express the price is for 10 gold coins, and finally for the local train is for 75 silver coins. Yes, it is very expensive at that moment. But now the price for it are 25 gold coins for the express train, 50 silver coins for the semi-express train, and 5 silver coins for local train. I will tell you all the railway lines we had, but that is for another time. Anyway, back to the story. 10 years after the Great Tenma War, Furuki Mai finally developed a prototype of the portal going back to our old world, Earth. She was going to introduce it at Ingrasha College Town in a school called Ingrasha Institute of Synthesis. I made my elegant escape, well, not exactly elegant, since I ordered Laplace to take the children of the airplane with his airship to an island and have their lesson learned. I also found out about a certain organization that were against me recruiting the students from Tempest Institute of Human Resources Development, Ingrasha Institute of Synthesis, and NNU Institute of Magic and Science Investigation from the Nazca Namrium Ulmeria United Eastern Empire, now under Masayuki. It was fun, to be honest, confusing the children and making a little prank about them. Of course I had my disguise so that they wouldn't know me. In the end I made it to Ingrasha College Town and attended Maichin's invention. Well, let me tell you, Shuna and Xian didn't notice that it was my body double that they were hugging. The only ones who knows my escape were Sue, Diablo, Laplace and Tyr. Velzard, my now little sister, often comes to Tempest for the sweets and advice for how to get the useless demon to notice her. It was a mess to clean up every time she cries. That redhead, I'll make you pay for making Velzard cry. That is what I cursed to that useless demon. Gai Pav. Achoo. I sneezed. Gai-sama, are you alright? It's very rare for you to sneeze. One of the demons said. I am fine. I think someone is talking about me. I have to be careful now that Misery and Rain are already at Tempest serving that goddess. Sigh, I have nothing to do. Oh, I know, how about I visit Leon now? Yes, let's go with this plan. Just wait for me, Leon. Rimuru Pav. Looking back 40 years ago, Shuna suddenly confessed her feelings to me. Naturally, she is already important to me as family. But she insisted to be my wife, and after some time I finally gave in. Yes, you can tell that Shuna is my wife now. When our subordinates found out about it, they suggested for the name of our country Tempest to be renamed as the Kingdom of Tempest and amongst other names, but I refused. It was decided that I and Shuna are chancelloresses. Now Shuna holds as the second in line after me. When our wedding was announced, all of the citizens of Tempest, Dwargan, Sarian, Farmaina's kingdom, and Heaven were from Milam's territory. While the rest were shocked and disappointing. Especially the so-called my religion. It was still a headache even today after it was 35 years after our marriage. Now you asked about Xian. I rejected her. Not because I don't like her, but I can only see her as my primary secretary and family. She accepted it after she let out her frustrations at the Yamagari who she personally trains every day. Shuna has her personal corps. It is called as Horikyasuda Pink Corps. It was mainly the fans of Shuna. It numbers around 78,000 troops. Its second commander is Misery. I and Shuna appointed her. They were trained using holy magic. One of their spells is Disintegration, one of the powerful offensive holy magic. Other one is Overdrive. There are only few who can use this spell. Shuna first used this spell against Adalman. Shuna's personal corps are on the 5th in overall ranking in Tempest forces. I am still doing the paperwork and Seal is helping me. Now that I think back of it, Shuna's personal corps are combat ready whenever Shuna orders them to do so. Not that Tempest will be at war anytime soon. Someone then knocked on the door. Danasama, may I come in? An angelic voice said. Ah, Shuna, yes, come in. I said while looking at the door. Shuna came in the room with her usual shrine maiden outfit. She still doesn't change in so many years. Shuna today looked a little bit more matured than before. No, it's not the time. Focus on your work, Rimuru. Danasama, I brought you some snacks. Shuna said, smiling. Thank you, Shuna. I said happily and took a short break from work. When I was about to take a bite of Shuna's hamburger, the room starts to shake. Is it Veldora or Velzard? No, it's not. Then it is an earthquake. Good thing the earthquake is not that strong, but. Then suddenly a strong bright light came into our eyes. I don't know if this is an enemy attack or not. Negative. Suddenly Seal answered. Ah, Seal, do you know what is happening? I asked Seal. Yes, Master, as of right now there are 2 new continents, or should I say 2 new worlds that had merged with us, Master. Nani? Are you serious about it? I worryingly asked. Master, as of right now, there are 2 new worlds that had appeared. I am already getting information about them both. Yes, thank you, Seal. Anything just for you, Master. I saw her mugs her face. I will just ignore it. As the earthquake stops and the light is gone, I came into Shuna to check if she was okay, then Sue appeared in front of us. Sorry for the intrusion, Rimuru-sama. I have something to report. What is it, Sue? I asked with a serious tone. Shortly after the flash of light was gone, one of my subordinates reported that they saw a new land that is unfamiliar. Sue said while kneeling. From where? I asked. East of the barren lands. Sue replied. Where is the other one? I asked again. South of Sarian dynasty. What should we do, Rimuru-sama? Sue asked. For now keep your distance and observe them. Send each spy for each of those 2 new continents and report it to me of what you find. I ordered. As your will, Rimuru-sama. Sue then disappeared. Are you okay, Shuna? I worryingly asked. I am fine, Dana-sama. Shuna smiled. I am glad. I smiled and kissed Shuna's lips. Shuna also kisses back. We kissed for 2 minutes. When we separated from the kiss, you can see a bridge of saliva from our mouths. He, Shuna giggles. I also smiled and kissed her on the forehead. Then I will take my leave for now, Dana-sama. Shuna smiled. Okay, I will finish this. I will be home soon, Shuna. Hi, Dana-sama, then I will take my leave. Shuna then exited the office. 2 new continents, huh? Maybe I shall send Diablo and Testarossa for them to investigate. Testa, Diablo. I called the 2 primordials. We are here, Okasama. Both of them said at the same time. I am still not getting used to being called as their mother. This is weird. You need to get used to it, Master. Sigh, I know, Seal. HMPH. It seems Seal is in the bad mood for some reason. Diablo, go to the new continent near the barren lands, and investigate only. Do not interfere in any activity they are doing without my permission. I said to Diablo seriously. Yes, Okasama. I shall get the mission done. Then Diablo disappeared. Testa, go to the another continents near Sarian. Investigate the area and report to me immediately. Do not intervene in any conflicts from them without my permission. I gave the order to Testa. It will be done, Okasama. Then she disappeared. Maybe I should report this to the other Demonlords and to other nations.